let's take a look at our hot read and preview the Super Bowl. Rams open at -3.5, still -3.5, I believe, at BetMGM, already at -4 at some books as the numbers is money is quickly coming in on the Rams. Bengals +155 on the money line. The total is at 49.5. The Bengals are in their third Super Bowl. They have yet to win one. Both previous times were one-score losses to the 49ers. So perhaps they're feeling pretty good about not getting the Niners here. The Rams are 1-3 in their Super Bowls. Sean McVay was here a few years ago. Didn't go so well. Only 3 points on that one. Bill Belichick ain't walking through that door, though. What's your early read on Rams-Bengals Super Bowl?
Look, my model actually makes this game Rams -5, so I wasn't surprised to see this number move up from the opener. 3.5. We're sitting at 4 right now. Me personally, I'm going to be waiting to get the better number on the Bengals. Look, I know look, when you look at this matchup, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, they have a huge edge on the defensive line. Pass rush win rate. You're facing this Bengals offensive line who really can't pass rush. I mean, they can't block the passer. So I think that's going to be an issue. But to me, look, the Bengals, they just have a huge edge with their receivers, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, facing this depleted Rams secondary. Look, you got an old washed up Eric Weddle back there. I know Ramsey is back there, but there's just something about this Bengals team that I think is special. And I think the 4-point spread is a little bit too much. And I think the Bengals are going to have a chance to win this game outright.
Well, I think they'll have a chance because I'm not super excited to bet on either of these teams. These are both teams that I've been fading down the stretch here. And you can't fade both of them. One of them is going to get the win. One of them is going to get the cover in the Super Bowl. So for me, that defensive line for the Rams that you mentioned, their awesome pass rush win rate, that's the key mismatch here because the Bengals, we know that offensive line has not been good. That was the story coming into the season for the Bengals. Did they make the right draft pick? Should they have taken the offensive lineman? I'm pretty sure they're happy with Jamar Chase right now, but the O-line has not held up. Joe Burrow got sacked a franchise record number of times in the regular season. He got sacked 9 times against the Titans. And now he's got Aaron Donald, Von Miller. I think these guys are going to live in the Bengals backfield. And no matter how good your receivers are, if you don't have time to get the ball to them, we saw that in last year's Super Bowl when the offensive line did not hold up. It didn't matter what the quarterback could do after that. So to me, the key thing here is that defense. The Bengals, we said all year, the offense faced the easiest slate of defenses in the entire league on the schedule. The Rams are the best defense this team will face all year. We don't know what they're going to look like against a defense this good. The Bengals played the Niners, the only team they played all season in the top 10 by DVOA defensively. They played the Browns twice, who were number 11 defensively, and they lost all 3 of those games, 0-3. One of them week 18, so doesn't really count. But in those games, Bengals scored 19.5 points against those top 11 defenses, 28.9 points against the other games on their schedule. They've played the Raiders, the Titans, and the Chiefs. The Rams are a much better defense than anything the Bengals have had to face in these weeks. So I just think the Rams are better. I think the Rams defense is a lot better. Their offense is much better. Even as much as I dumped on Sean McVay today, it's a coaching mismatch. I still don't really trust Zach Taylor here. It's the same things I've said about the Bengals all the way. I just think the Rams are better. So I like the Rams defense here to be the difference. I wish the number were a little bit lower, but I lean Rams early on this as we dig into it a little bit more. I think I like the first half under. I think both coaches are going to be they're coaching scared a little bit. We've talked about that in both these games. The Rams defense, the metrics are much better in the first half. Bengals aren't really a fast starting team. They're a pretty poor first quarter team. So that's one of the angles I'll be looking at, but this is not the Super Bowl that I expected. So I'm excited to dig into it a little bit and see where we go. I think I'm on the Rams. We might be finally head to head in our biggest game of the season here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting. I mean, look, when you look at most of these playoffs, we had a ton of rematches, and this is going to be one of the few games in the postseason that isn't a rematch. So we have a lot of new things to break down. We don't know what we're going to expect from these two teams. I think that's something that we saw throughout the entire playoffs. We kind of had a good idea of what we'd see. We have no idea. So we're going to dig into that through the next couple weeks. You're going to, tune into the Raybon and Stuckey podcast, tune into the favorites, tune into us. We're going to be breaking down everything, props, side, total, everything you need we're going to have for the next couple weeks. So I'm excited.